Hey everybody, Ross here from 10 Access. I'm super excited to announce this is going to be our very first Devstream recap of hopefully a lot more to come in the future. I'm super pumped, so let's get this going. Now, unfortunately, Devstream 72 kind of had a rough start because Sands of Inaros update for consoles, as you may have heard, got delayed yet again. It's taken them over 2 months to bring this out, and people are getting pretty impatient, so of course they apologized profusely in the beginning, saying that hopefully it'll be out sometime this coming week. Now, once they addressed the delay for console update, they talked about the Oberon Feyarch or Feyarch skin, which just came out, and it also had a Ack and Brunt skin as well as a Paris skin, and my god, is this thing pretty cool. I was pretty skeptical of it at first because it made it look like a monarch butterfly, but once you put it on your own color combinations, it actually looks pretty fucking cool. Now for the Gift of the Lotus, they brought an Orokin Reactor alert, and as well as a April Fool's mission that offered an ammo drum and 1 credit, and that thing was a 60-minute survival. So to those who did it, kudos. Mark your calendars because DE is going to be having a Warframe panel at PAX East on Friday, April the 22nd at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. If you're not going to be at PAX East, you can always check it out on Twitch. They'll be live streaming the event, and apparently they're going to be making some announcements while they're there. Now, after PAX East, they're going to be at EGLX in Toronto, Canada. They're going to be at Gamescom in Germany, PAX Prime in Seattle, EGX in Birmingham, England, New York Comic Con, Forest City Comic Con in London, Ontario, and PAX Australia in Melbourne, Australia. And then last but not least, they also have their own convention this year called TennoCon 2016. It's going to be in London, Ontario on July 9th. They released a little bit more information today saying that they were going to be tiered tickets, which I'm assuming the higher the price, the more experience it offers. So I can't wait to hear more on that. Now back to content, they showed some new hairstyles for both male and female operators today. Basically, they're wanting to work on the customization of operators in the upcoming update. And they also showed some accessories that you could put on your operator as well. One of them they called an eye patch. I kind of think it looks more like a monocle, but that's just my opinion. They look pretty cool. I'm not a huge fan of the operators though, so I probably won't get any of these. We got an in-game glimpse of the Banshee Deluxe skin. We've never seen it before. We've only seen concept art, but finally we get to see it in-game. They showed a whole bunch of color combinations, and it looks amazing. I was kind of disappointed when the Oberon skin came out before it, but it looks like the skin's going to be worth the wait. Now, last Devstream, they showed off the Mage Rework and talked about looking into Volt in the future. And this dev stream, they are showing us the improvements to Volt's abilities with the Volt rework. As you can see here, his shield has been redesigned. It's got a nicer look to it. They called it a next-gen shield, jokingly. And they left his first ability alone, but as you can see here, his ultimate has been changed. Instead of it popping light bulbs and stuff like that, it now turns enemies into pretty much living Tesla coils that just spit out electrical damage until they die themselves from the electrical damage, which is really pretty cool. Now, the speed ability, as you can see here, they're not quite sure. They said they're tinkering with it. They want to give players the option to opt out of receiving the speed ability. Say if they don't want to go the speed of Sonic, they like the speed they're going at, they can have the option to opt out, sort of like when Limbo throws someone into the rift, they can like roll and roll out of it. So they're looking into doing that, and yeah, so that's pretty much the progress they have on Volt so far. It looks pretty cool, and I can't wait to try out his ultimate on some enemies because it looks pretty freaking sweet when they do it. Both the Mag and Volt rework are going to come out at the same time, as well as passives for all of the Warframes that don't have passives already, or the passives that don't really make sense, like the Limbo passive. Apparently he's got a real weird one, so they're going to be fixing that. But the main reason why I have this graphic here is because Mesa, her Peacemaker ability is going to be scaled a lot like Wukong's staff and Ivara's bow, so that's also going to be getting reworked. Now, personal Cavets were supposed to be coming out in update 19, but it turns out that we're going to be getting an update even sooner, releasing these before update 19, so that's going to be pretty cool. They talked a little bit about augment mods and said that Neza, Ivara, and Wukong will be the next 3 Warframes to be receiving augment mods. They also released information on the weapons that might be receiving augment mods next. For Steel Meridian, it would be the Mitre. For Arbiters of Hexus, it would be Silva and Aegis. For Cephalon Suda, it would be the Obex. For Red Veil, it would be the Kunai. For Parent Sequence, it would be the Lonka. And New Loka would be the Panthera. So, to end the stream, they showed a little bit of Star Chart 3.0, which has been in the works for quite some time, they claim, but, you know, maybe they were just putting it off, who knows. But we're finally getting a glimpse at it, and it looks beautiful. The planets and the, like, star map, kind of astrological looking things, connecting them together looks really cool. Apparently, nodes aren't always going to be active in this new star chart system. Just because a node has, say, an exterminate on it at the moment, if you go back 30 minutes later, that node could not have a mission on it, or maybe it's got a different mission altogether. Now, Steve said that you're going to be able to take your dojo, if you're the clan leader, and move it to a certain part of the solar system, which I hope he was telling the truth, because, you know, you can get the observatory in there, and I think it would be really cool to move it to a certain part of the solar system and be able to look at certain planets out of that said observatory. Whether that'll work, it will just have to wait and see. If you guys enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate if you gave it a thumbs up and maybe subscribe to the channel. There's going to be plenty more of these Devstream breakdowns in the future, and there's going to be lots of weapon builds, there's going to be lots of Warframe announcements, news updates, things like that. I hope to plan to do a lot more with this channel, and I already got some new videos in the works as we speak. Huge shout out to DE and DE Drew for the day 1 access of the Oberon skin. This thing's amazing. If you guys like it, be sure to go to the marketplace and pick it up. Hope everyone enjoyed the episode, and if you did, like I said before, leave a like. It helps out a lot. Get my name out there, share it with your friends, please and thank you. Until next time, have a good one.